Before y'all get started, I gotta show some love to Wixsite.com. Click the link in the description for our website or to make your own.
Man, did y'all see that game last night? Like, to be honest with you, I had already had another Blake Griffin episode where I was giving him a whole bunch of love for making the All-Star team and talking about how they were back in playoff mode and all this other great stuff that I said about Blake Griffin. But I was a little worried about putting it out because I didn't want to like jinx anything. I didn't want for me to be backing them and then all of a sudden we lose like 12 straight games or something crazy like that. But last night, hold on, first of all, dropping 131 points. We need to say something about that because I never seen this roster scoring 131 points, like in any game. I don't care if they were playing like the Magic, playing the Suns, playing the Wizards. I don't care who it is. I've never seen them dropping these kind of points. And the reason why I say that is because usually Detroit for the last few years, they would start out real hot and then they would have a rough time coming out after halftime or finishing the game. Something else I want to talk about real quick while y'all watch this terrible first quarter. Little Caesars Arena, I'm gonna just say this straight up. Detroit came out last night and I appreciated what I saw. Little Caesars Arena only fits 21,000 people, and 15,000 people showed up. So what that tells me is not only are the Pistons in playoff swing, but the city itself is starting to realize this team as maybe this team can do it. Maybe they really can get over the hump, get to the playoffs, make something happen. We got a new star in Blake Griffin. We got a new arena in Little Caesars Arena. We got some new fans, as you can see, the younger generation who don't remember Chauncey Billups, who don't remember Ben Wallace, who don't know Rasheed Wallace and Rip Hamilton and Tayshaun Prince. We got some new people that are coming out and they really appreciate the Pistons and what they're doing, and I appreciate that. I support it all day long. And if you look at this line, they scored 22 in the first quarter, 38 in the second quarter, 30 in the third quarter, and 41 in the fourth quarter. So that's just solid basketball all around. Andre Drummond posted his 16th straight double-double, which is the second longest streak in franchise history. Go ahead and show him the first quarter. I know this is Blake Griffin's show, but he did not have the best game last night. He still, he was still trying though in his 30 minutes and his 4 for 13 shooting. But he was trying though. Andre Drummond, like I said in like the second video I ever did, he came through. He picked up the slack. He held it down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Wayne Ellington took 11 shots, but that's his business. Ish Smith, he's hooping like always, like usual. Luke Kennard is balling a lot lately. Sean Maker is playing like I knew he would in a Pistons uniform. Langston Galloway, I don't know what I was looking at last night. We were shooting threes. Well, from what I saw, we were shooting threes like we know how, and we usually don't do that. And Blake Griffin went 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Wayne Ellington went 3 for 9 from the three-point line. So it's not like we really were shooting.
Smith banks it in, and we're going to get a foul as Drummond gets knocked down, and Drummond going at Taj Gibson, and Langston Galloway jumps in. Taj Gibson.
You know what that is, it's part of the game. Obviously, my reaction speaks for itself. Trying to play through it, can't do anything about it. Can shake up a lot of guys and have them act out of character. So to have, my guys just come and rally around me to keep me focused and keep me worried about things that matter most, which is winning this basketball game. It shows the teammates that I have.
I thought it started before that, you know what I mean? The way Dre, the tone Dre was playing was all game long. You know, set him up to have that type of game, and then when that happened, you know, everybody kind of rallied. It brought everybody to energy back up, but he did a great job of setting the tone, you know, for us and keeping us in the game. That second unit was unbelievable. Everything they were supposed to do and made up for myself. You know, some of our lack of execution. 100%. I mean, Lou kicked the three, and then, you know, not just Langston, but Ish broke his guy down, drove, you know, got the man to commit, got Langston a three. I think Ish got a bucket after that.
Glenn got that layup.
Glenn got the dunk. I mean, all that is huge. Like I said, that second unit was unbelievable.
You bitch! Come here!
Andre Drummond's having a game like that, and Blake Griffin can come through and actually have a good game. But apparently we don't even need that, because, you know, it's not like Minnesota is just some pushover. They got rid of Jimmy Butler, and now everybody's, you know, back to how they were before Jimmy Butler. So I'm just excited. What the Pistons have been doing, they can continue to do. And with the standings out east, things could get wavy, baby. I mean, I don't know why everybody just assumes that, like, Milwaukee and Philadelphia and Boston, I don't know, and well, obviously Toronto. I can give you Toronto, but those other three teams, man, they soft. I could beat them myself. I go get a squad right now from the park, and I could beat them, you know, 4 times in 7 games. So I'm excited. I don't know what anybody else, you know, I don't really care what anybody else is saying. I know my city is back, baby, and we can only thank one person, and his name is Blake Griffin. Guess who's back? And at this point in the season, when I look at the standings out in the Eastern Conference, I am very happy with what I see. The Pistons are in the top 8, and there's definitely room to improve their position before the playoff spots are locked in. Look, this is more than I ever could have expected out of Blake Griffin, so I must say Stan Van Gundy did give us something in his short period of time in Detroit. There is no longer an experiment. Blake Griffin is officially my dog. Welcome to the city, Blake. Remember that 7 Mile is better mile, and never take exit 9 without putting in a few phone calls first. We will now be calling this show Blake Griffin Fix My Life. We need to change everything. Blake Griffin, I can't believe you're my dog now. I remember when you was in Oklahoma, and I sat at my nanny house in Grand Rapids, and I told somebody I would never, ever build a team around you, but now I am literally begging my favorite team to build a team around you. Congratulations, Blake. Welcome to the city, my dog.
One time, show 'em what you working with. Flex on the one time, show 'em
We
what you
don't do
working
that
with.
dab
One time, show 'em
ranch,
what you working with.
none of
Flex on the
that.
one time, show 'em what you working with.
We just flex on
One time, show 'em what you working with. Flex on the one time, show 'em what you working with. Flex on the one time, show 'em what you working with. Flex on the one time, show 'em what you working with.